Young renters can't change light bulbs. UK Sky News presenter Jane Secker was interviewing London renter Kirsty Archer about the city's tough rental market this week when the segment took a bizarre turn. Ms. Archer spoke about the lack of availability and high costs associated with renting, and claimed she had been slugged in XA3. $2,000 A3643.59 for a deposit. But Ms. Secker, who revealed she was herself a landlord, had little sympathy, arguing that's just the housing market. SE 1000.